every woman needs a village, a community that is compassionate, that cares about them, but is also honest and open with themselves. And that's what Connect is. Connect is a group of women who genuinely want and need connection. And sometimes we're brought there because we don't know we need it. Sometimes we're brought there because we do. But everyone in that room feels connected when they come.
I am a working mom, a wife, and that keeps me busy. And so when I heard about the Connect group, I thought, oh great, it's a class that doesn't have any homework. It's gonna be perfect. But it became so much more. It became truly a community of women that I could, talk to, share with. And I've got to say, we laugh a lot. Yes, there are tears, and yes, it's a great place to kind of share your struggles, but you can hear us laughing from down the hall, and when you hear those ladies having a good time, you're gonna have a good time.
I've been coming here for several years. Wednesday nights actually is what brought me to Brent Hickory, even before I brought my family to Brent Hickory. And when I started taking Wednesday night classes, I just loved having a place for me, for an adult, to be able to be fed. But going through all these classes, there was still something missing, and it really was that connection. And so when the Connect class started, I started going just to have a placeholder between classes. And when I started going and talking and the open conversation, that's when I realized I needed that.
Some of the discussions that we have in that community of women of all ages and stages are discussions that you're not going to hear on a Sunday morning in the main worship service. And it can be really refreshing to talk about things that when you get a group of women together, we're going to talk about those things.
Sometimes we have specific topics in mind. Sometimes we are basing a lesson off of a word like hope or faith or family. But they always turn into transparent conversations. Somebody in the group, somebody in that room needs to talk. They need some help in some way, prayer, encouragement, whatever it may be. And so even though sometimes we come in with something in mind just to guide conversation, it always turns into a complete group discussion, and nobody's ever left out. I feel like everybody always feels like they have something valuable to say, and it's valued by everyone else in the group.
Being vulnerable in church can be pretty scary. And it takes a lot for me. I'm naturally pretty quiet, and I would sit on the back row if CJ let me, but she won't, to open up and to talk about what's going on. But, the more you get involved with that community of women, the more you see others opening up, the easier it is for people like me to open up.
Oh, there's a lot of things I didn't know about myself before that group of ladies pulled it out of me. One is that I had valuable things to say. Often being one of the younger people in most groups that I've attended, I feel like I don't have as much to say that can be valued by others because I don't have the experience. But they've shown me that I do there's value in my thoughts and value in my experiences that I already have had.
Connect is a great class. I would love for you to join us. It's a community of women that will greet you with a smile. If you're quiet, if you're loud and rowdy, you will have a great time. You will learn so much about the Lord. You'll learn a lot about yourself. You'll have a great time doing it. I'd love for you to come.
Whether you're searching for connection or you think you don't need it, you need to come. You need to come to the group. You need to come meet these women because they can pull that out of you. They have a way. Everyone in the group has a way of connecting with you when you walk in.